Okay, Asia, let me turn the camera. Like to do a little bit of prep for the conference room and just kind of what you do ahead of time before doing the demo.
Okay, so I would give yourself at least 30 minutes, if not a little more, depending on what you have going on that day, but 30 minutes should be sufficient to come in here and make sure everything works and that you have the conference room clean and set up the right way. Basically what I did when I did mine was I sat in this chair here because it's close enough but not too close and you're in a good position to look at the camera. And then depending on the day, you might need to close the shades. That's pretty important just so that there's not too much contrast and with the lighting and everything.
I'm getting that right now on this video, actually.
It's pretty bad. So definitely check that because you don't want to look like a big black blob to the person you're talking to. Just getting your GoToMeeting set up and making sure that you can join it and that it's all, compatible with this location, and then making sure that the camera, you're in a good angle. That's pretty much all you need to do. Also make sure that any notes you may have with you or anything like that looks presentable because they're going to be able to see it. As far as actually doing the meeting, most of the time I find that they're probably not going to be able to have a video camera of their own, so you probably can't see them, but they can definitely see you, which is the case that I had when I did my presentation. So you're basically talking to that camera up there. It's kind of awkward, but you have the conference bridge on, so it's almost like having a normal conversation, but you're just looking that way. The client seems to really like it. It's a more personable interaction that you can have with them, even though you've never talked before, so that's really great. But you mostly can sit down for the whole conversation, so you're close to the conference bridge. But once it comes to the point where you want to demo, it's probably best to come right here so that they can see the iPad. You can actually click through the survey, show them how it all works, and they can see it. I remember asking someone I did it with that if they could see it clear enough and if they could see what I was doing, and they said they could. So as long as you get it, and you can tell in the screen actually because you can see what they're seeing, as long as you can see that it's pretty clear, you're in a good spot. So this is the big part of doing this because you can show them, because the guy even asked me, he goes, how do the interviewers hold the iPads and how do they stand? And I said, basically like this. This is what it looks like. And he's like, oh, I get it. So it really helps them wrap their heads around the whole concept and gives them a full, well-rounded idea of how we do it.
I was thinking of a couple of other things just to add. Maybe ahead of time do a test run to see if when you sit down, is your skirt rising or is your shirt too low, how you move in the chair so that you'll know ahead of time what looks comfortable and what looks awkward.
Right.
Okay, excellent. Thanks.